What's the most embarrassing thing you've done to get out of a bad situation? All right, so I once did something so embarrassing to get out of a bad situation, I still cringe every time I think about it. And honestly, it worked, but not in the way I expect. Let me tell you what happened. So this was a few years ago. I was at a friend's party, just hanging out, having a good time, the usual. But then something happened that totally threw me off. A guy I didn't know very well, let's call him Dan, started talking. At first, it was totally normal, like, hey, how's it going? And we were just chatting about music. But then, out of nowhere, Dan asks me this question. So, would you ever go out with someone like me? Now, let me just say, Dan was nice enough, but definitely not my type. And I wasn't looking for anything party. But I didn't want him, so I kind of froze. I had no idea what to say. So, instead of just saying something simple like, I'm not interested, I panic. And when I panic, I do really dumb. I thought, I've got to get out of this conversation somehow without making it awkward. So, without even thinking, I blurted out, oh, actually, I'm married. Now, I don't even know why I said it. I wasn't married. I wasn't even close to being. But somehow, in that moment, it just came out. And once it did, I realized I had completely dug my Dan's face immediately went red. He quickly excused convert. Obviously awkward. But here's the kicker. Thought I was free from the situation. Well, a few minutes later, someone at the party comes up to, hey, we need to talk about your husband. Now, I'm sweating. I ended up having to fake a whole story about my non-existent avoidable liar. It's honestly the worst done. Somehow, sort of. So, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done? It can't be the only one. Drop your stories in the comment. I want to hear them.